It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1, Ready, Mountain West Business Solutions, the University of Wyoming, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On In Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
Welcome to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. This afternoon, we are coming to you live from Green River High School in Green River, Wyoming, the third and final day of the 2023 Flaming Gorge Classic, a tournament that has had 3 varsity sites. Evanston has played at 2, of course, at Lincoln Middle School yesterday and Thursday, and they'll end their journey today at Green River High School. The other site Evanston has not played at is Rock Springs, but we will see plenty of that team later on in the season. Today, the boys take on the Pinedale Wranglers for their final game of the 2023 Flaming Gorge Classic. Evanston and Pinedale, it's been a matchup that we have not had in quite a while, according to Max Preps, and we'll tell you all about it right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan Olliff coming to you live from Green River High School. Let's kick things off with our scene set, breaking down today's action on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. For the Evanston Red Devils, they come in 2 wins, 3 losses after the loss to Thunder Basin yesterday evening. And for the Pinedale Wranglers, a 2-2 record as they are playing their second game of the Flaming Gorge Classic right here at Green River High School. Yesterday they played Cheyenne South and came out victorious there in a game that was put away well into the third quarter. When you break down the numbers, Pinedale has advantage on offense and defense advantage to Evanston. 56 points per game for the Wranglers, 51 for the Red Devils, and Evanston allowing 54 points per game, Pinedale allowing 57. Shooting percentage is awfully close, 47% to 41%. Free throw percentage, though, this seems to be the thing that Evanston needs to probably keep their eye on the most, as they saw a 70% free throw shooting team in Thunder Basin yesterday. Now they're seeing a almost 65% free throw shooting team in Pinedale. Offensive rebounds, Evanston averaging 10 with the Wranglers averaging 6, and it's 21-15 on defensive boards in favor of the Wranglers. Clayton Cook, the lead scorer for the Evanston Red Devils with 8.7 points per game, and Owen McMillan with 19.3 points per game. Last time these two teams played, according to Max Preps, it's been a while. December 15th, 2017. Evanston came out on top 64-57 in that matchup. Evanston, of course, coached by Rob Watsabaugh. This is a team that Coach thinks could get the Red Devils back to the state tournament, and they feel they'll be very competitive in the 4A Southwest. And for Pinedale, of course, that's team coached by Elizabeth Gosar. Evanston out there in their white uniforms, red numerals, Pinedale in their green uniforms as well. So that is how things look here at Green River High School. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the Cazins Ace and Furanture pregame show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Evanston Walmart. You'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
You want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan Olliff coming to you live from Green River High School. Normally about this time we would have our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show, but because of the quick turnaround, we have not gotten a chance to talk with Coach Elizabeth Gosar because it's a tournament and it's hard to get a hold of coaches at tournaments sometimes. And the quick turnaround, we weren't able to get a hold of Coach Rob Watsabaugh. So let's kind of go ahead and talk about this Pinedale team on an impromptu coaches show, I guess you can say, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. Jake Major for when benefits matter. So for Pinedale, again, they come in with a 2-2 record after beating the Cheyenne South Bison. They are led, of course, by Owen McMillan with 19.3 points. By the way, McMillan, a senior. But after that, you've also got Josh Gosar, who averages 13 points per game. J.C. Ramage with 5.3 points per game. And Bridger Kazir with 8.3 points per game. Seems like the big strength of this team does come from drawing fouls and getting to the charity stripe is Josh Gosar, 75%, and it's a pretty decent sample size for the first week, 12 of 16 for the Pinedale Wranglers. Another advantage that this team seems to have, or another talent this team does seem to have, is out-rebounding teams on the defensive side. The weakness, though, could be on the offensive side as they average 6 for themselves, but give up 12 offensive boards. And for a team like Evanston, who usually does really, really well on the offensive glass, they average 10 rebounds per game. You're facing a defense that gives up 12 second chance opportunities. That might be something that we talk about throughout this game. So that is kind of what the Pinedale Wranglers are all about. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furniture. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. More after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy. I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Didn't get a chance to have our interview with Coach Rob Watsabaugh, but we're going to kind of break down some numbers to kind of let you know what the Evanston Red Devils are going to be looking at on our impromptu pregame coach show, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, as we are about 5 minutes away. We'll make this quick. Well, for the Red Devils, it's really simple. String 4 quarters together. We'll talk about that more in the Keys of the Game, our next segment. But for the Red Devils, Clayton Cook leads the team at 8.7 points per game. Second is Riker Land with 8 points per game. Cohen Morrow is next with 7.7. Jordan Mendez, 7. Then you have Jay Hill at 6.3. The list goes on and on and on. And I think that really helps the Red Devils out because all of their scores are bunched within. They don't have one guy going off for 19 and then everybody else about 3 or 4. Everybody is contributing and doing their part, and I think that's going to be a recipe for success, not just today, but for the Red Devils throughout the rest of the season. On the rebounds, they get 10 rebounds per game, so they create a lot of second chances, and they're taking on a team that gives up a lot of second chances. Pinedale gives up 12. That is your impromptu pregame coaches show brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. When we come back, we'll have our Keys to the Game brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685, and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. For the Red Devils, put the puzzle together. We've seen a great first quarter. We've seen a great second quarter. We've seen a great third quarter. We've seen a great fourth quarter. The problem is we have seldom seen it in the entire game, in one game. So for the Red Devils, put the puzzle together, play a complete game, and you should be okay. That's your Ellingford Brothers Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. We'll have your starting lineups and tip-off after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9, My Local Radio, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
And we are starting here. They got started a little bit earlier. Nothing has much happened besides Pinedale winning the tip-off, taking it to the lane, and then Kai Barker fouling on a layup attempt by J.C. Ramage, his first free throw, in and out here, as we will give you your starting lineups. Brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. For Evanston, it's Kai Barker, Luke Robinette, Clayton Cook, Jay Hill, and Jordan Mendez. We'll play the team intro a little bit later on as Ramage hits the second free throw, and Evanston will try to respond. Mendez now over on the first offensive possession of the game. Goes Cook on the far wing. Hill holding it at the top. Kai Barker now drives to the near far block, puts up the shot and in, and the Red Devils take the lead 2-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Quick pass for Pinedale as they're going to move this thing quick. Hamby at the top. Now flicks it out towards the far wing to Kaiser. Now drives into the near block, puts on the brakes. That's McMillan, the 19.3-point man. Going in for the layup was Kaiser, in and out, pulled in by Jay Hill for the Red Devils. Cook over to Robinette in the far corner, gets it back out to Mendez, the point guard, puts on the brakes on the far side of the free throw line. Retreats back towards the center logo. Flicks it over to Cook, holding it in the near wing. To the far side, it's Mendez. Kai Barker at the baseline, looking for Robinette on the far sideline. It's off of his fingertips and over. Throw-in coming up for Pinedale. Owen McMillan to inbound it. Gets it back out to Gozar. He'll just march across the center line. Mendez in tow. Drives from one end to the other. Puts it up from the near block. Up and in. And it's 3-2 Pinedale to start us out here in the first quarter on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez hands off to Robinette on the near wing. Bounce pass to Cook. Great feed from the near block and in. And Clayton Cook with our first big bucket for the Red Devils, as that was a great backdoor pass by Robinette to set that up. On the other end, Pinedale goes McMillan, left wing three, in and out, right into the arms of Kai Barker. Mendez takes it across the center line. Bounce pass inside to Cook. Open Robinette for three. Yes, sir! 7-3 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Great job by Luke Robinette to drain the open three. Now over towards the left side, Hamby. Kicks it into the lane, trying to get in there, but Kai Barker and Luke Robinette both causing problems in the lane, picked away by the Red Devils. And now Evanston with a steal. Mendez, pass to Barker, goes for the layup underneath the hoop and is fouled, and Kai Barker will go to the free throw line. Let's check out that three-point shot by Luke Robinette on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. Great job by Cook to find Robinette wide open for the three and drains it. Barker to shoot two. First one is up and good. Nothing but net. Kai, in the first week of the season, from the free throw line, he was 29%. It's 2 of 7. He's 2 of 2 today. Makes it 9-3 Evanston on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 5:33 remaining. Evanston putting on full court pressure as they're wanting to kind of dictate the tone early and often. Kaiser comes across the center line with Robinette in tow on the far side. Gets it over towards the left wing. Bounces it inside and banks it in from underneath with the jumper. It's Gozar. Red Devils up by 4. Bounce pass inside to Cook on the far side of the key, looking to distribute back out to Mendez on the far wing. But it's just out of reach, and it'll be a throw-in coming up for Pinedale. Red Devil fans starting to file in. Only an hour and a half drive from Evanston to Green River, so definitely will have a little bit of a home-type feel. Putting a spin move in the lane, putting it off the glass. It's Kaiser pulled in by Evanston. Drew Barker now into the game. New look for Drew. He's wearing a short sleeve shirt under his white jersey. Robinette on the far wing. Already has 1-3. Back to Drew. Thought about a straightaway. Instead, drives into the lane, cuts it, and puts the layup in from the near side. And Drew Barker and the Red Devils up by 6. Pass over to Pinedale. Gets it over towards the far wing to Kaiser. Back in the baseline, driving along, but he steps on it, and it'll go back to the Red Devils. Gozar just couldn't tightrope the line there. And now Evanston, actually, they're saying he was pushed out of there as the foul comes against Evanston's Jay Hill. Inbound over towards the left side to Kaiser. Thought about a 3. Instead, Robinette has to play defense. Kaiser goes inside the wing, now cuts back out. Pass over towards the left side to Alex Gozar. Holding it, Hamby on the right side. Pass inside the lane, tipped away by Robinette. Brought in by Morrow. Robinette across the center line. Bounces it out to Morrow on the right wing. Hands off to Barker. Drew crosses into the elbow. Bounce pass looking for Cohen Morrow. Ball's on the hardwood, and it is wrestled away by Drew Barker, then wrestled away by Pinedale, and we're going to get a jump ball, possession arrow, Red Devils. They lead at 11-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Robinette to trigger the inbound play under the Pinedale bucket on the near post. Robinette looking where to go. Bounces it out to Clayton Cook. Finds Barker at the center logo. Drew Barker, the only Barker on the court. Hands off Robinette on the near wing. Passes to Cohen Morrow with a bandage on his eyebrow from yesterday. Robinette responds with a 3-ball. Yes, sir! And the sharpshooter from the Cheyenne South game is back. Luke Robinette with 6 points. Riker Lind goes to the scorer's table. Pinedale moving the ball around the outside. Near wing 3, rattles in and out from Josh Gozar. Rebound by Evanston. Here comes the Red Devils. Pass ahead to Cook. Off the glass and in. Timeout called by Coach Gozar. Clayton Cook makes it 16-5. Red Devils on the Heritage Out of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-81.
Had the wrong ad break playing there. Sorry about that. As we get ready for the resumption of the game out of the timeout, Clayton Cook, Luke Robinette, really everybody contributing. And then we talked about it in the pregame show. You look at the stats, everybody hovering around that 7 to 8 point mark per game. And that's good because it means you don't know where to go. Evanston putting on full court pressure, and now they get it out to McMillan on the top. Left side 3, Gozar off the front iron. Rebound is a battle. Hopped around, finally brought in by Jay Hill. Barker on the near or far wing. It's Cohen Morrow, Drew Barker, Riker Lind, Clayton Cook, Jay Hill. Morrow into lane, gets it back out to Drew. Open, Jay, straight 3, got it. The three's falling for the Red Devils. It's 19-5 in the lane, and that is out of play as it looked like McMillan. Check that. Sletton, dribbled it off of his foot and over the baseline. And the Red Devils will take over with 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the first quarter, up 19-5. Barker to the far wing, or near wing, into the elbow now, crosses back out. Bounce pass inside the lane, and Clayton Cook is fouled from behind, trying to get to the ball. It'll come against Bridger Kaiser, his first and the second one on Pinedale. Evanston to inbound it at the near post. It's Cohen Morrow. Floats one up top to Cook. Lind on the right side. Gets it back to Cohen. Pass inside to Jay. Backs up against the lane. Puts up the hook shot off of the base iron. And now here comes Pinedale. McMillan on the near wing, circling towards the top. Looking to pass out to Hamby. Goes back to McMillan. Now holding, it's Gozar from the near block, and a whistle. It's going to come on the ground. A foul against Evanston's Riker Lind. It's the first one against Lind, the third against Evanston. Inbound play coming up for Josh Gozar of Pinedale. He'll trigger it at the near post under the Red Devil bucket. Now gets it back out towards the right side to Gozar. Finds McMillan at the top. Now flicks it out. Hamby, far corner 3, foul. And he'll shoot 3. They say it's a rebound foul on Mendez, actually. So It's not on the shot, so it's an inbound play for Gozar. Fourth foul on Evanston, first one on Mendez. Inbounds to McMillan, puts up the clutch shot, rolls in and out, and the rebound's loose, picked up by Mendez. Slings it forward to Barker, steps into the lane from the near block and draws the foul. And Drew Barker to the free throw line. Drew 1 for 4 from the charity stripe last week in Casper. Puts the first one up and splashes that one through. Red Devils with a 15-point lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Drew Barker, Cohen Morrow, Clayton Cook, Jordan Mendez, and Riker Lind on the coach for fourth-year head coach Rob Watzbaugh. Barker 2 for 2 as it's 21-5 with 90 seconds remaining in the first. Evanston has dominated this first quarter. Pass out towards the right side to Sletland. Now lob pass in the lane, puts the shot up. Great job by Cohen Morrow to get the rebound. Flings it over to Drew Barker doing his best quarterback throw. Dropped by Barker. Here comes the Wranglers and a block by Morrow on the near block. And it'll send, looks like Gozar to, check that. Yeah, Alex Gozar to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up and rolls in and out. Another look at this block by Cohen Morrow as he does a great job getting into the spot to just bring that down. Yeah, I probably caught a little bit of the player, but just great effort there from Morrow as Gozar hits the second free throw. 21-6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez marches forward with Robinette now at the scorer's table. Dribbles out towards the far wing. Back to the top. Bounce pass inside to Cook. Great eyes by Mendez, and it rolls in. Nice backdoor pass finds the center. And the Red Devils lead 23-6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pinedale trying to go inside, get the easy shot. Evanston's defense, though, has been hounding them, but a good effort and a great bucket there by Gozar. Red Devils lead 23-8 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 28 seconds remaining in the first. Mendez hands off to Barker. Circles back towards the free throw line, steps in the lane, goes for the off-balance layup and gets it. Drew Barker, have yourself a quarter, young man, as he'll flick it back out to McMillan for Pinedale. On the near wing. Right side three is off the baseline from Josh Gozar, and that's going to end the first quarter. It's Evanston 25, Pinedale 8. On a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9 and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Back at the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth here in Green River High School, Evanston leads the Pinedale Wranglers 25-8. Pinedale starts out with the basketball. Pass inside to Kaiser. His layup from the near side of the key is too short. Pulled in by Evanston. Mendez bounce pass looking for Cook at the baseline, and it goes off of the defender, Brody Hamby, and over. Red Devils with an inbound play at the far post. Mendez to trigger it. Luke Robinette back into the game for the Red Devils. He's got 6. Bounce pass inside to Morrow. Goes into the lane. And it's taken out of his hands and over the baseline by Hamby. 7 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the half. Mendez holds, lobs it back up to Kai at the top. Hands off Morrow. Mendez open, near wing 3. Off of the front iron, bounced high and pulled down by Jace Ramage of Pinedale. McMillan across the center line with Mendez in tow. Flicks it back out to the far wing to Kaiser. Back over to Gozar. Now McMillan goes for the layup from the near side of the paint. Gets that to drop through. And it is 25-10 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils outscored Pinedale 25-8 in the first. Mendez flicks it over to Kai at the top. Pass inside to Clayton. Back out to Robinette looking for 9. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Kai. Put back is off the glass. No good. And now here comes Pinedale after the rebound. McMillan across on the far sideline. Just distributes back out to looking for 24. There's not a 24 on the roster, so we'll have to look that up later. Gozar now into the lane. Here's Alex Gozar drawing the foul. And it's an offensive foul. Cohen Morrow again. Delayed call. We heard the whistle. Took him a minute to decide which direction it was going, and then the fist does go in the direction of Evanston. Second foul against Rylan Rhodes, it looks like. Or sorry, Bridger Kaiser. 15. Mendez across the center line for Evanston. 15-point lead for the Red Devils. Gets it over to Kai Barker at the free throw line. Robinette, straightaway 3, off the base iron. Pulled in by Mendez. Step back 3, far wing. Off the base again. This time it's pulled in by Brody Hamby. Josh Gozar across the center. Dribbles into the wing. Spin move at the block. Pulled in by Hill on the failed layup. Hill now hands off Mendez on the near wing. Back towards the center. Robinette goes Hill. Crossing over towards the free throw line. Bounce pass inside the paint looking for Clayton Cook. And that is over the far sideline off of Owen McMillan, the senior who was playing defense for Pinedale. Red Devil basketball. As Robinette will get ready to inbound it. 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the half. Great pass from Mendez. Finds Clayton Cook. Right under the bucket, puts it up and in. 27-10, Evanston on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Kaiser on the far wing. Back out towards the top to Alex Gozar. Hamby on the right side. Kai Barker playing tough defense. Great pass in traffic. Finds Bridger Kaiser and puts up the layup and in. 27-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pinedale outscoring Evanston so far 4-2. Mendez across the center goes to Cook in the far wing. Tough defense from Hamby. Draws the double team. Robinette fakes a 3. Gets it back out to Cook. Straight to Kai Barker. Mendez goes into the left side of the paint. Gets it back out to Cook. Flicks it to Kai Barker on the right wing. Now into the paint, over to Mendez, open. Thought about a 3, instead goes to Barker. Back out to Robinette, straightaway 3, too much. Pulled in by the Wranglers. Josh Gozar, ball's down on the ground. Picked up by Clayton Cook. Goes for the slam, gets his fingertips on it, and the Red Devils. 29-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Back to Pinedale. They try to respond with a shot from Alex Gozar as that layup goes in. 29-14, Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez across the center line. Gets it over to Barker on the left side, free throw line extended. Hands off to Robinette, goes for the layup, too hard off the glass. Claps his hands in a little bit of frustration. Across the center line, it's Alex Gozar. Gets it over to Kaiser. Goes from the near side and fouled by Kai Barker trying to go for the block. And it's going to be a shooting foul. Sends Bridger Kaiser to the free throw line. Kaiser, a 50% free throw shooter on a very small sample size, 1 for 2 in the opening week. First one, misses that one, bounces it. Cohen Morrow and Riker Lind coming in for Kai Barker and Clayton Cook as they get a round of applause. Kaiser rings that one in and out. Just bad luck there. It looked like it was there, but it just squirts out. Red Devils pull in the rebound. Hill on the far wing. Gets it back to Robinette. Quick pass Mendez in the corner. Circling back towards the top to the free throw line. Robinette in the far side. Thought about a three. Now penetrates inside. Open Jay Hill. Wide open baseline three. Overshoots the hoop right into the arms of Morrow. He'll bank it off the glass. No good. Rebound by Morrow. Second chance is good. Gotta love the effort from Cohen Morrow. 31-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left in the half. Bringing it over, Owen McMillan. Hand off to Kaiser. Back over towards the left side to Josh Gozar. Hamby in the far wing covered by Morrow. Bad pass intended for Alex Gozar. Bullets into the Evanston bench and a inbound play coming up for the Red Devils. Timeout taken by Pinedale. We'll take it as well. Red Devils lead 31-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Cohen Morrow with a great off-balance putback. And on the other end, no good from Pinedale, and it's Morrow again. Along the near sideline, lobs it back up to Lind on the near side of the paint. Puts up the clutch shot. Too much, pulled down by the Wranglers. 33-14 Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Going for the pretty layup and getting it is Josh Gozer. Mendez marches it across the center line for the Red Devils. Goes Cohen Morrow on the right wing. Morrow still with that bandage above his right eyebrow. Mendez, 4-3 with a man in his face. Great rebound by Lind to give Evanston a second chance. Morrow, 1 foot on the near block, tries to put up the shot, takes the contact, no foul, as it's well short. Pass is tipped away by Jay Hill. Are you kidding me? As that one's in the lane and nearly corralled in by Hill. Instead, it's boxed back out to his teammate, and the Red Devils steal a possession. Mendez on the near wing, drives to the free throw line, gets it back out to Robinette on the far side. 1 minute, 13 seconds. Mendez holding in the corner. Now circles back towards the top. Free throw line jump shot. Banks off the glass and in. Red Devils lead 35-16 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, outscoring Pinedale 10-8 in the second quarter. Going for the layup and putting it in, it's Bridger Kaiser, making it 35-18 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 43 seconds remain in the half. Mendez across the center line. Hands off Robinette. Near wing. Pass inside to Morrow. Takes on 1, 2, 3 Wranglers. And that one is short and off of the side of the rim. Pulled in by Pinedale. Taking it one end to the other. Josh Gozar. Gets it back to McMillan on the near wing. Retreats back towards the center logo. Holding it at the wing, it's McMillan with Morrow on defense. McMillan tries to spin around. Instead, hands off to Kaiser, and he'll put the layup up and in. Full court heave by Mendez falls short, and the Red Devils lead 35-20 going into the half. We'll be right back after this with our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Let's go ahead and kick it over to the first half highlights. Evanston with a 2-0 lead. Bounce pass the inside to Clayton Cook. He goes for the pretty layup, and the Red Devils have dominated this first half. Clayton Cook with the Red Devils up 4-3. Gets it over to Luke Robinette on the near corner. He drains the three. Drew Barker, though, off the bench with a 9-5 lead, goes into the lane and just does a pretty layup. Cohen Morrow continuing the dirty work, tracks down that pass, gets it back out to Luke Robinette, and he's got 6 in the half. Great feed ahead from Jordan Mendez, the point guard, who is distributing the ball well to get it out to Clayton Cook. Jay Hill, also the sharpshooter, starting to light up. He hits a big one with Evanston up on top, 19-5. Stolen away by Pinedale, and Evanston's not just doing it offensively, but defensive as well, as Cohen Morrow with a big block. Clayton Cook getting the work done inside the lane for the Red Devils. Definitely showing that he is going to be a factor this season. Jordan Mendez not just distributes the ball well, but can't be stopped going into the lane as well, as the combination between Mendez and Cook has combined for an awful lot of points, as Clayton Cook also with a bit of a two-hand jam as well. Red Devils lead 35-20, outscoring Pinedale 25-8 after the first. Pinedale outscores Evanston only 12-10 in the second quarter, but Evanston's defense has been getting the job done for the most part for Evanston on the other side of the floor, but the shooting has definitely worked out. Those are your first half highlights brought to you by Uinta Iron Vision. Our first half highlights on our Uinta Iron Vision halftime show. When we come back, we'll have more of the Uinta Iron Vision halftime show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Three minutes and 20 seconds separating us from the start of the second half. Evanston with a pretty good lead, 35-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll have half number 2 right after this. This concludes our Uinta Iron Vision halftime show, Uinta Iron Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Third quarter, when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Hey, Dad, can I go play outside?
Yes, you can, but don't forget your sunglasses. Did you know that sunglasses with UV protection can help lower your risk of eye calluses, early cataracts, and macular degeneration? At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect pair of prescription or non-prescription sunglasses from companies like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and more. Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to protect your eyes from the sun.
Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937. Uinta Eye and Vision, 789 eyes.
A minute 36 until we get started with the third quarter. Red Devils up 35-20. Outscoring Pinedale in the first quarter, 25-8. Pinedale outscores Evanston in the second quarter, 12-10. So the Red Devils using that first quarter to kind of capitalize and take off on a big first quarter for the Red Devils. We'll see if Pinedale can get their lead scorer. Owen McMillan heated up and going in a few minutes when we get started with this third quarter. Possession arrow is pointed at Evanston, so it looks like the Red Devils will take the ball to start the second half. Evanston with a big win over Farson on night one of the tournament, dropping a heartbreaker to Thunder Basin yesterday afternoon, and now this afternoon trying to complete their journey at the Flaming Gorge Classic with a 2-1 record and get to 500 as they went 1-2 last week at the Oil City tip-off. Go 2-1 here, and that will do some good things for your record. But the record isn't what we're concerned about right now. It's about getting better every game, as it is the preseason, both of these teams, as Evanston doesn't open up the season until after the new year when they play at Rock Springs in their conference opener. It is getting loud in here as Robinette will inbound it for the Red Devils. Luke Robinette, Jordan Mendez, Clayton Cook, Kai Barker, and Jay Hill on for Evanston. Hill bounces it over to Clayton Cook on the far side of the lane. Kai over to Mendez in the near corner. Thought about a three, but has decided instead to go to Robinette. Hands off to Hill in the left wing. Drives into the elbow. Now lobs it up high for Mendez. He's able to bring it down. 7 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bounce pass inside the lane. Picked away by the Wranglers, courtesy of Josh Gozar. Now flick it over towards the right side. Bounce pass inside to Kaiser. His layup is short. Fights to get the rebound back, and that is short as well. Wrestled out of the arms of Kaiser by Cook. Evanston takes it the other way. Hill now gets it over to Barker. Mendez on the near side, circling towards the top. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Robinette in the far corner, thought about a three. Instead goes Mendez on the right side. Hill now holds it to the free throw line. Evanston trying to find the shot that they want here, as right now it's going to be Mendez inside to the near side of the paint and distributes it in. 37-20, Red Devils on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 6 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. McMillan on the near wing, covered by Hill. Back out towards the top to Ramage. Pitches it over to Hamby. Goes back to Ramage on the far elbow. Dribbles along the baseline. Poked away by Kai Barker. Free throw coming up. Or excuse me, not free throw. Inbound play coming up for Pinedale. Josh Gozer comes out. Nicholas Sletton, the junior, comes in. Kaiser to inbound it for Pinedale. Lobs it up high, tipped away by Mendez, but still able to bring it in is Sletton on the bounce. Kicks it over to Kaiser on the far wing. Flicks it back out towards the top. Hamby, pass inside the lane, bounces at the feet of Robinette. He picks it up and brings it forward for the Red Devils. 6 minutes left in the third. Hill shivers into the lane. Beautiful pass over to Kai Barker. He puts up the shot, and he's fouled as Hill bounces it to Kai in the paint. And now Barker will shoot two. 2 for 2 earlier from the line in the game. Barker puts the shot up and off of the baseline. We're going to adjust the camera just a little bit and zoom it in just a hair. That'll help us out a little bit. There's Kai Barker at the free throw line. Puts the shot up, short. Rebound is bopped up by Cook, but brought in by Pinedale's Kaiser. Across the center line, gets over to McMillan, covered by Barker. Lee now over to Hamby, spin around jumper from the free throw line, well off the mark, easily pulled in by Clayton Cook for Evanston. Takes it along the near sideline, then pitches it back out to Robinette in the far wing. Thought about a deep three, gets a screen from Barker, goes to Hill. Mendez in the near wing now, tries to dribble between his legs, picked away by Pinedale, going one end to the other. It's Sletton, but he puts on the brakes as Evanston gets back on defense fairly quickly. Hamby thought about a three. Sletton on the far, our near wing goes McMillan, straightaway three, in and out of the rim. Rebound by Evanston. Mendez on the near sideline. slows things down, marches across the center line. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mendez lobs it out to Cook at the top of the circle. Cook can also hit from outside as well. Great bounce pass by Luke Robinette into Kai Barker, and the Red Devils lead 39-20. Passes over to McMillan for the Wranglers. Handoff to Sletton. Quickly over to Hamby at the top. Kaiser. McMillan on the right wing. 4 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Back towards the center. Kaiser puts a spin move. Hamby open near baseline 3, in and out. Rebound by the Red Devils as Hill gets it over to Mendez. Far wing 3, deep off the baseline. Rebound by Kaiser on the bounce. 4 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. McMillan puts up the shot over the defense, gets his own rebound under the hoop, goes for the hook shot, swatted away by Barker, brought in by Mendez. Mendez, one end to the other, goes for the pretty layup, off the glass and in. Timeout taken by Coach Elizabeth Gozer, and the Red Devils lead 41-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, K9 and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Red Devils with 6 points in the third quarter. Pinedale yet to put a point on the board here in the third quarter as Evanston leads 41-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Paul Baxter in to the game for Evanston. So it's Drew Barker, Paul Baxter, Clayton Cook, Brenner Lim, and Cohen Morrow. Here comes Pinedale. Kaiser. Ready to go now. Gets it back out to McMillan at the center logo. Kaiser on the far wing behind the back dribble. Hands it off to Hamby. Josh Gozer tries to penetrate inside the paint. Goes around the defense. Rattles it off of the glass and in. First points of the second half for Pinedale. Drew Barker on the far sideline. Picked away by Gozar. One end to the other. Goes for the layup and in. So now here comes Pinedale trying to get something going for themselves. Down 41-24 with 3 minutes left as Brenner Lim takes it into the lane and puts it up himself. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Josh Gozer slowly marches it over the center line. Gets a screen from Hamby. Right wing 3 off the front iron. Rebound is loose. Pulled in by Cohen Morrow. Evanston's got numbers. Bounce pass over to Baxter. Steps into the lane. Off the glass. Rattles it in and out. Pulled in by Hamby. Passes it ahead. And the ball goes off of Cohen Morrow, who keeps up step for step defensively and bops it over the baseline. So the fast break robbed from Pinedale as Riker Lind will now check in for Clayton Cook. Inbound play coming up for McMillan. Goes to Gozar. Kaiser at the top. Drives into the paint, puts up the layup from the near side and in. Barker flings it over towards the right side to Baxter. Tries to go from the near side of the paint. Can't get that one to go, just a touch off. 2 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kaiser thinking about a deep three. Instead goes to the top of the circle, covered by Paul Baxter. Now gets it back out towards the top to McMillan. Puts up a fadeaway jumper from the left side of the free throw line and puts that one in. And it's 43-28 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lim brings it forward for Evanston. At the top, Goes towards the right wing. Bounce pass around the defender to Lind. Draws the foul. It's on the ground as he put up the shot. They call it down on the ground. So it'll be an inbound play coming up. I think the Red Devils are expecting a shooting foul, but they call it on the ground. So it'll be an inbound play by Paul Baxter at the near post. 93 seconds left in the third. Baxter bounce pass inside to Morrow, and he's wrapped up. That's the third foul on Pinedale. It's going to come against Alex Gozar, his first one of the game. So another inbound play coming up for Baxter on the near post. Baxter holds. Lobs it up high to Morrow at the top. Quickly over to Lind. On the left side, pass inside to Lim, and smart move. He sees that Josh Gozer is about to deflect it over the baseline, and it lets him just do it. Inbound play coming up for Evanston on the far post. Baxter gets it over to Barker. Elbow jumper is good, and Drew Barker helps the Red Devils out. 1 minute, 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Taking it one end to the other. Rattles it through. It's Gozer with the hook shot. 45-30 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils with both teams have scored 10 in this third quarter. Baxter hands off to Lim. Goes along the baseline on the near side. Great feed to Lind. Off the glass and in. Red Devils up 47-30 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Lind rattles it off from the near side of the paint. Gozer gets called for a travel on the other end, and the Red Devils get the ball back. Gozer tried to go inside that elbow. Took a step. Full court pressure put on by Pinedale. Lind hands it off to Lim, loses the basketball, picked up by Pinedale, putting up the shot, blocked by Riker Lind. The hook shot from the free throw line. Now gets it back over to Owen McMillan. Hands off to Kaiser. Quick pass from Sletton back to Josh Gozer. McMillan with 15 seconds left in the third. Puts up the step back three from the near side. Well short, pulled in by Morrow on the bounce. Gets it over to Baxter quickly. Over to Drew Barker. Step side three at the buzzer from the near wing. Falls short. And the Red Devils lead it 47-30 after the third. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Here in the fourth quarter, wide open three near side. Gozer goes through, and Pinedale strikes first in the fourth. 47-33 as Evanston outscored Pinedale 12-10 in the third quarter. Kai Barker and Clayton Cook, Luke Robinette, Jordan Mendez, and Jay Hill back on the floor. 3 from Mendez on the far side is no good, and the rebound goes off of Kai Barker and over the baseline. Bounce that one high off the base iron, and now Pinedale with a chance to get something here. Slutton. Full court pressure put on by Mendez. Gets over the center line, draws the double team, and yep, there's a travel called on Slutton as he stuttered towards the left side and then found Cook towards the right, took the extra step to get around him, and the Red Devils get it back. Mendez across the center line. With a good lead here goes Robinette on the far wing. Back to Barker at the top. 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Red Devils up by 14. Jay Hill thought about a straightaway 3, shut down by Slutton. And now back to Kai Barker on the far wing. Robinette open straightaway 3 off of the iron. Great rebound by Mendez. Flicks it back out to Hill, but it's picked up by McMillan. Going one end to the other. Goes for the layup and gets the finish. 47-35 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Robinette in towards the left side. Gets it over to Mendez. Retreats back in between the circles. Finds Cook on the right wing. Great pass backdoor to Robinette. Blocked by Josh Gozer. Red Devils to inbound it. At the near post, it'll be Mendez. First foul against Alex Gozer. Gets it back towards the top to Kai Barker on the inbound play. Hill cut off by the defense. Gets it over to Mendez at the top. Dribbling towards the near wing. Bounce pass inside to Cook. Back to Mendez. Thought about a straightaway 3. Instead goes Barker. Mendez wants it back on the near wing. Pops it over to Cook in the paint. Tries to go for a layup. Instead lets them literally bat the ball out of his hands and go over the baseline. So now it'll be an inbound play for Evanston. Red Devils just chewing up clock now. 6 minutes, 6 seconds left in the fourth. With a 14-point lead, Mendez bounces it over to Kai Barker. Drives into the lane, loses the basketball. Picked up by Kaiser for Pinedale. Takes it along the near sideline. Evanston gets back on defense. It's going to be a contested shot. Drives in the lane. Gozer puts up the shot, and that one goes off, and Gozar can't get that one to go. Off the rim from the free throw line, and now the Red Devils in transition. Mendez goes to Robinette, back to Hill on the near side. Gets a screen from Barker, dribbles into it, takes it into lane. Beautiful layup off the glass and in. 49-35 Red Devils. 5.5 minutes to play. Kaiser goes off of McMillan's hands, tracks it down before it goes back over the center line. So McMillan will have to start over. Pitches it back out to 13. That's Bridger Bennett, the sophomore. Gozer with a long 3 is in and out, pulled in by Kai Barker. Passes from Kai, ripped away by Alex Gozar. And he's picked pocket from behind by Mendez. He'll pass it back out, and that'll go off of McMillan and over the far sideline. McMillan looks up towards the sky in disbelief. And the Red Devils will get 2 new players in. It's Lind and Morrow in for Kai Barker and Luke Robinette. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. Red Devils up 49-35. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
We didn't get time to do this, so let's go and introduce you to your Evanston. Actually, no, we've run out of time, so We were going to play the intro video, but we are going to go ahead and get it back to that live camera. Red Devils lead by 14, up 49-35. Pinedale's outscored Evanston 5-2 here in this fourth quarter, but you kind of expect that in the fourth quarter with how big of a lead Evanston has, because they're going to be looking to just kind of play defense and kill the clock as much as possible. Inbound play by Lind to Hill. Shakes his defender, goes across the center line, and he's fouled from behind by Sletton. That'll be the first one on Pinedale in the fourth quarter. The new NFHS rules, National Federation of High School Free Throw rules. 5 fouls and a quarter puts the team in the double bonus. Gone are the 7 fouls and a half to put them in the 1-for-1, and then 10 in the double. It's now just resets after every quarter. Inbound play to Mendez. Great pass to Cook. Puts it off the glass and in. Red Devils up 51-35 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Drives towards the left side. Handoff to Gozer. Pass inside to McMillan. Blocked by Clayton Cook. Screams in adulation. Gets it over to Mendez. He drives into lane. He's fouled. And that's going to come against an off-ball foul against Evanston, it looks like. Clayton Cook, the offender. Inbound play for Pinedale. Wranglers bringing it forward. It's Kaiser. Passes inside to Gozar. Fadeaway jumper from inside 2-point land. Rebound by Evanston. Hill fouled, and now it looks like Pinedale looking to play the foul game with 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Inbound play coming up for Evanston in front of the Pinedale bench. Drew Barker checks into the game, will come in for Jay Hill. Four minutes, 3 seconds. Inbounds to Barker. On the near sideline. Tough defense coming from Sletton. Gets it over to Mendez. Covered by Josh Gozar. Handoff to Barker. Dribbles towards the top of the key. Picked away by Pinedale, but Evanston gets it back. And Barker's fouled. That's the third one against Pinedale. 3 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the fourth. The second foul against Alex Gozar. Morrow to inbound it for Evanston. Gets it over to Lind. He has the ball in between his legs. Taken away by Pinedale, going from one end to the other. But Evanston, with a trio of Red Devils, get back on defense. And a blocking foul coming on Evanston, as taking it into the bucket was Josh Gozar, but Morrow steps in front of it, commits the foul, and that'll take Gozar to the line. Clock stops with 3 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the fourth. First one from Gozar. Spins in. 51-36 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Next one from Gozar. Nothing but net. 51-37, Red Devils on the board. Inbound pass to Barker. He experiences full pressure, gets it to Cook. Mendez bounces it out to Morrow. Wide open Lind in the far corner, and the Red Devils now just doing the extra pass. Finds Morrow off the glass and in. And the Red Devils making the extra pass as Cohen Morrow finishes it off, as that was a lot of hard thrown balls. Gozer, three, short from the top. Rebound by Mendez. He goes the other way. Goes for the layup off the glass. No good. Rebound by Cook with the putback. 55-37. Long pass to Kaiser. On the far wing for three off the base iron. Cook boxes out, gets the rebound. Gets it out to Barker, but it's picked away. He gets it back. Barker sends it forward to Mendez. Evanston, 3-on-2 rush. Spin move. Lind on the right side to the elbow. Jumper, short. Rebound by Alex Gozar. Slowly bringing it forward over the center line. It's Josh Gozar. Drives into the elbow, the paint, puts the shot up, off the glass, rebound by Cohen Morrow, and Gozar fouls Morrow. That's the fourth one on Pinedale. And the second one on Josh Gozar. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. Red Devils up 55-37 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Let's go and introduce you to your Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Varsity Inc. We're on your team.
Cohen Morrow, senior, forward.
Luke Robinette, senior, guard.
Kai Barker, senior, power forward.
Jordan Mendez, junior, guard.
Riker Lind, junior, forward.
Glenn Cook, junior, center.
Jay Hill, junior, guard. Brooks Earl, junior, guard.
Riker Pace, junior, power forward.
Brenner Lim, junior, guard.
Paul Baxter, junior, guard.
Drew Barker, senior, guard.
Those are your Evanston Red Devils of 23-24, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Red Devils putting on a heck of a team as they go to Brooks Searle, who's just checked into the game. Barker at the top. They call Brooks Searle the surgeon during soccer season, as Barker, right side three, spins in and out, rebound by Pinedale. During the soccer season, they called Brooks Searle the surgeon because he had the mask and the gloves. Well, he's brought the mask back for the basketball season, as passes inside the lane looking for Kaiser. Three Red Devils find him. Gozar three-pointer, short on the near side, pulled in on the bounce. Hamby in between the circles, a minute 24 remaining, going for the layup and putting it in. It's Sletton from the far side. Inbound play to Morrow. Gets it back out to Searle. Across the center line, he's fouled from behind, and that's the fifth foul on Pinedale. Brooks Searle shoot two with a minute 9, and the second foul against Nicholas Sletton. Searle, this is his first free throw attempts this season. First one is up, and it is in and out. Riker Pace now into the game for the Red Devils. He'll come in for Kai Barker. So he gets a round of applause. Coming in, great defensive game for Kai Barker, and that is what he is known for. Searle with the shot. Off the front iron, rattles through. 56-39. As Brenner Lim will come in for Drew Barker. So it's Lim, Searle, Morrow, Cook, and Pace for the last 69 seconds for Evanston to get to 500 on the season. Gozar lobs one up high. Trying to put the shot up was Alex Gozar, taken away by the Red Devils. Lim drawing a double team. Flicks it over to Cook, who makes the pass over to Pace from the near block, up and in. And there's Riker Pace's first varsity points. Gets it over towards the far side to Kaiser. Kaiser now with the spin move. Fadeaway jumper, banks it off the glass and in. And the Red Devils lead 58-41 with 32 seconds remaining. Morrow inbounds it to Cook. Full court pressure put on by the Wranglers. Gets it over to Lim. He'll take it over the center line. Now finds Searle on the near wing. 18 seconds left in the game. Searle holds. Now bounces it out. 13 seconds. It's a pass to Lim. holding it at the center line. Still there with 7 seconds, looking to dribble this thing out, and he's fouled with 4.5 seconds remaining. He'll shoot 2. And that is the 4th foul on Bridger Kaser. So Lim to shoot 2. And the Red Devils may get to 60. First one on the way. Front iron glass and in. 59-41 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Next one is up and short. Pulled in by McMillan. Long pass to Kaser. Puts up the shot with 1 second left. Banks it in. And that's the game. Final score, it's Evanston 59, Pinedale 44. We'll be right back with our post-game show right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Here at our clean energy facility in Evanston, we take great pride in fabricating and manufacturing equipment to make the carbon-free transportation mission possible. The diversity of the operation leads to a need for a variety of skill sets at the facility here in Evanston. We perform TIG welding, MIG welding, small pipe and tube bending, laser cutting, control panel fabrication, assembly of pressure-containing equipment, and valve repairs. Natural gas-fueled vehicles make business sense. Clean Energy, 1600 Union Drive, Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Happy days are here again as the Red Devils are victorious 59-44. Let's take you to our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. It all gets started here in the first quarter with Clayton Cook with a nice bank shot from the near block. Cook finds Robinette in the first quarter for a big 3-ball. That's one of 2 he would hit in that first half. Drew Barker off the bench, being that slashing guard that just cuts inside and gets those dangerous layups. And then a great pass to Robinette to continue the scoring here in the first quarter as the Red Devils would outscore Pinedale 25-8 in the first quarter. Big help by this shot from Jay Hill. Pinedale, though, would try some plays here, but Cohen Morrow will continue doing the dirty work with a great defensive play here, but it has definitely been about the extra passes that Evanston was able to make here today, as Drew Barker, again, off the bench, was a huge asset for this Red Devil team. Evanston outscores Pinedale 25-8 in the first. Pinedale outscores Evanston 12-10 in the second. Evanston outscores Pinedale 12-10 in the third, and Pinedale outscores Evanston 14-12 in the fourth. But when you look at what our key to the game was, putting together the puzzle, putting together 4 quarters, 25-10, 12-12. I'd say that's putting it together as Evanston is victorious today, 59-44, your final score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation.
Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan Olliff here as our final score. It is Evanston 59, Pinedale 44. It's time for our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We take you to the fourth quarter as... 1 second. Looks like that video didn't quite load up the way we wanted it to. But we take you to the fourth quarter, and really this whole game was about making the extra pass for Evanston. There was a lot of bullet passes in our play of the game. Let's see if we can get it going now. As fortunately, it doesn't look like we were able to get that play, but it was the play in the fourth quarter where they were bullet passing because Pinedale was putting on some desperation pressure, and it was a pass type situation that ultimately ended in a Cohen Morrow finishing it off. So Evanston making the extra pass, making sure they get the points to continue to put this one away. That's your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. When we come back, we'll have our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with a Pepsi, and who is better today? We are going to give this one, wrong highlights there. We are going to give this one to Clayton Cook. Actually, no, that's the correct highlights. Cook was a monster inside the paint for the Evanston Red Devils, as He was a big reason why Evanston got off to a hot start in this first quarter, really, as Clayton Cook gets our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with a Pepsi, and Clayton Cook is our Pepsi Player of the Game. We're going to go ahead and call it a broadcast as we end our broadcast here today. Final score, it's Evanston 59, Pinedale 44. On behalf of our crew, our producer back at the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our executive producer and owner, Val Cook, our webmaster, Sean Hando, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, and AJ Lamb, and our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. We have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, voice of the Jackson Bronx, Mr. Jake Nichols, voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I'm Elan Olliff, and it's been my pleasure to bring you this game today. Your final score, it's Evanston 59, Pinedale 44 in the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network when Evanston opens up Red Devil Gymnasium for the 23-24 basketball season against Uintah County rivals Uintah County rivals Mountain View. I was looking at the wrong scoreboard. Mountain View next Friday, live from Red Devil Gymnasium. Girls tip off at 6, boys at 7:30. Pregame by Cazins, Ace, and Furniture scheduled at 5:30. Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend and take care.
Has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.